You're not the first person who's done it. You will not be the last person. So here's a little bit of truth. How you handle it right now is going to decide whether it becomes just a little bump in the road or if it's the start of a real problem. All right, everyone, I am Katie Evans, aka the Real Estate Boss Mom, and I am going to start this little video with a disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor. I am not giving financial advice. And because of my experience in the real estate industry, I have a little bit of something to say about this. So let's talk about what happens if you have missed a mortgage payment or you're getting ready to miss a mortgage payment. What do you need to do? Okay. So let's talk about what actually happens behind the scenes. So first of all, most loans have a 15-day grace period. You may or may not already know that. So if you're just a few days late, hey, you know what? Just pay it. You might get a small late fee, but it's not a big deal. Just pay the bill, okay? But once you hit 30 days late, that's when we need to start thinking about things. At that point, your lender may or may not report it to the credit bureaus. And at that point, your credit score might take a hit if they report it, okay? At 60 to 90 days late, the lender starts calling you. They start sending you notice and they start saying things and doing things. And that's when things are gonna get a little bit more serious. And once you cross that 120 days, that's when potentially pre-foreclosure proceedings could start to take place. And that is the point where you potentially could start down the process of losing your home if nothing changes, right? Trust me, the banks don't want your house back. They've already played that game before and they've learned their lesson. All right. So at that 120 point, when the banks start sending you notices and when things start to get really, really real, well, this is when people usually start to panic. And that's actually one of the worst things that you can do. And even worse than panicking is ignoring. So I really don't want you to ignore this. Okay. Let's talk about 4 easy steps that you can take if you get to this point. All right, first step I want you to do is I want you to call your lender, contact them. Believe it or not, most lenders do not want your house. They do not want to foreclose on you, okay? It's costly, it's messy for them, it's time consuming. So call them up and ask them about some repayment options. Ask them if there might be a forbearance or a loan modification option that you would have in front of you, and let them help you because again, I'm telling you, the bank doesn't really want your house. They don't. All right. Step 2, I want you to go back to your budget. I want you to review that budget. Was this like a one-time thing? Was it just we had bad things happen this month and it just happened and this is one-time thing and we're going to be okay? We just had one problem? Or is there a deeper issue? Is there like you took on another payment that you have or cost of living got too expensive and this is not going to correct itself? I want you to look at your spending. I want you to look at your debt. I want you to look at your income. I want you to see if you can fix it on a budgetary level because that's going to help you when you're talking with the bank as well. All right, step number 3. If you can catch up, do it and do it quickly. Pay the missed payment, pay whatever late fees there are, and do it as soon as possible. And finally, step 4, I want you to check your credit score, okay? A 30-day late mark will hurt, but correcting it fast is going to mitigate the damage and you'll be able to get past that and it will correct, okay? Now, let's talk about prevention. Let's talk about, we're not there, Katie, but we absolutely don't want to get there. So let's talk about how we avoid that. Okay. I know it's scary to talk to the lender. You feel like, I don't know, you feel like a child. You feel like you failed. You feel emotions. I get it. But really, you want to stay in touch with your lender, okay? Hiding doesn't help anybody, and honesty really does. So let's do that, okay? Keep in touch with that lender. If you need it, use the hardship programs. If you're dealing with a job loss, an illness, or another challenge in your life, there are state and federal programs that are designed to help you through those. They are hardship programs. Your lender is going to know what those are, so talk to them about it. I also want you to look at potentially a refinance before it's too late. Don't wait until you're drowning. Refinancing to maybe a lower rate if it's available to you, or a longer term can help buy you some breathing room in the form of a lower payment, a lower monthly payment. okay? And then the last thing I want you to do is really work with a real estate professional. If keeping the home is just not an option, a clean sale before a foreclosure is going to protect your credit, it's going to protect your equity, it's going to help you maximize all of the good money that you put into that house before it becomes too late, okay? So missing a mortgage payment is not the end of the world. It's not great. It's not the end of your story though, okay? But ignoring it could lead to that, and I do not want that for you. So whether you're in Mesa, Chandler, Gilbert, Tempe, wherever, it doesn't matter. There are always options for you, and you do not need to navigate those questions and those options alone. So if you need some help understanding the options, or you just need a sounding board, someone who is going to care and not judge you for what's going on in your world, let's just talk, reach out. Let's decide what is the best option for you, all right? So no judgment, no pressure, just real solutions from someone who's been through the market, be it the up market, be it the down market. I've been through them, okay? So if you haven't already, I would like to invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on our social medias, and above all, this is such important information. If you could share this with someone you know might need this information, I would sure appreciate it. Let's get the good word out there and help people know how they can hold on to their homes and stay out of trouble financially. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on our next video.